This popular post on the Facebook group All Things Aruba has more than 5,000 likes and 500 comments. It's all about how this waiter changed this family's bad travel day. Let's rewind a bit. It was Corinne and her husband's first trip with their 4-month-old baby. His name is Angelo. Upon departing Aruba, they encountered many hiccups on their travel day, not to mention the anxiety of traveling with the baby for the first time. I'm sure the moms out there can relate. When Corinne, her husband, and baby arrived at this restaurant in Palm Beach, Aruba, they were exhausted and hungry. Carlos immediately noticed how stressed the parents were.
Yeah, nosotros din happy drug, happy gente ganun. It's a full house, happy people. Nangasinta kami pero nanting maning malestar, nanting happy stress.
As soon as the food comes out, he starts crying. And it's always nerve-wracking because I think that people are judging me like, oh, all these people are probably like, why does she have her baby at 8 o'clock at night out to dinner? Shouldn't the baby be sleeping? When really, we've had a horrible day and we were just really hungry. But the waitress came over and she was so nice and talking about her kids and how not to feel stressed. And she asked if she could pick up Angelo. And I'm like, yes, please, if you think you can soothe him. And he was soothed instantly. And then, she's busy too. So I didn't expect this, I expected her to hold him for a minute. But Carlos came over and...
Mama di mucha, se me può cargar su yupa, não por come. E a senhora avisa-me, não estou seguro, pero tata di mucha avisa-me, okay, it's good. So go a baby, I put a baby here, and the baby just sleep. Just sleep here. Yeah, não por come to kill.
Angelo was meant to be on his shoulder. Like, he just formed so perfect, and he just was looking around and visiting with all the other customers at the restaurant, and he was dancing with them, bopping with them, and Angelo fell right asleep. I mean, it was the cute. I had tears in my eyes because we got to actually sit down, eat our cheeseburger without having to pass him back and forth and try to calm him. It was just one of the nicest things that anyone's ever done to me or for me,
So you leave the restaurant, you took these photos, you're part of the group All Things Aruba. What made you want to post and share that with the group?
Because I feel like on the news, you always see negative, and you just, not with Aruba, but just in general. And I just thought it was one of the nicest things, and I felt like it should be shared. You don't find people who really go out of their way to help, with a baby especially. I think people get nervous about asking for help. I don't like to ask people for help, and I'm not used to anyone, especially strangers, asking to help me. So I just thought it was such a great story, and just to highlight how great the people of Aruba are.
A lot of the reactions generated from the post are from locals.
Especially with the locals, I think it's something to be proud of. I think they take pride in the fact that, everyone always talks about how great the locals are. And then people who haven't been to Aruba see these posts about, I think that draws people in who haven't visited to see that it's comfortable. It's a comfortable island for anyone to visit. We were already, before this even happened, we were already looking at places to come back to next year, different Airbnbs. We're on the Airbnb website because we just want to come back. We could see this being a yearly thing for us and our family.
Carlos never imagined the small gesture of offering patrons some help would ever get a reaction like this. It was another day at the office for him.
It's very normal here. This is normal. Not to carry a baby, or not to focus riba gente que também come. Pero para mim é algo normal. Diz para a gente sinta duche, sinta come, desfrutar. Para mim é algo normal. pero panang taragos, wow, surprise panang. This, so nan, tapos dia hopi, gen stress. Nangabay airport, nanahaya avião pa bay, nanahaya pa huri auto, napasang full dia, hopi malo, hopi stress panang.
When his colleagues told him he made the news, he was confused and wasn't sure for what exactly.
My colega na começava a mandar portrait. Hey, basali din koran. Hey, basali din cos. Hey, basali meeting. What happened? Why? Yes, it's a picture with the baby. Oh man, so good. Yeah, surprise for me.
Carlos stresses the importance of our tourism industry to our island and to our community. The success of the industry falls on all of us.
Depende de nós, o turismo está seguir cresce. Boa? Se não se trata bom, não está bem bem. Se não se trata malo, não está bem mais na Aruba. E nos pilar importante na Aruba é o turismo. A nossa viva de turismo. E não está feliz quando chega a Aruba, não se sente algo diferente, tem uma experiência diferente. Algo que não pode experienciar arriba nas islas. Ya, comportado en otro país, no te vayas. That's mi consejo de pessoa que trabalha em restaurante, em tienda, em tudo caminho, como trabalha com gente na defo, mas você dá sua extra atenção.
1, 2, 3.
Aruba!
Para Telenoticia, Amita, Yentl Lieuw.